Hello, welcome back to a new video on Laurel and Hardy memorabilia and Chaplin. In this video I don't really have any items to show as such, but I've been thinking a bit, why have I called my Facebook page Laurel and Hardy memorabilia and Chaplin, put on the end, and I've just made a few notes about that, and I'm going to read it out, so here it goes. Well, it goes back to when I was 5 years old. So I was told by my parents, and also the possibility unknown to me at the time as I was tone deaf. I used to watch Charlie Chaplin and Laurel and Hardy as I was attracted to movement, facial expressions and fast movement. I did not need to listen to words as I could see what was happening with movement and music. Also, the films being black and white made it look very clear to me. We know Chaplin stayed with silent films long after talkies came. But Stan and Ollie moved to talkies after silent film. Even with Laurel and Hardy, talking was a joy, but even their talking and sound pictures, they were able to do scenes together without talking to one another, just with movement and facial expressions. Of course, it was also a delight to see Chaplin speak for the first time. My first film I watched him speaking was The Great Dictator 1940. It was a delight. So this is why I have always loved Laurel and Hardy and Charlie Chaplin. They were very much about movement and character with their bodies and faces. Above all, I wanted to be their friends. I could relate to Laurel and Hardy for the love they had for one another, that they really cared for one another. And that to me is what made them great. It's also very rare you get two friend comedians that become very close, and that is special. And Charlie Chaplin, with his tramp character, brings a lot of his ideas into his films from his childhood as being very poor, so was able to bring sadness into a film but then change it into comedy. That was an art. I found Chaplin was tragic story, always wanting to hold that steady job or get the girl he loves, but only ends with tragedy or sadness. But then he's able to pick up his heels and walk bravely on. As Chaplin said, a day without laughter is a day wasted. So for me, learning, watching and growing up with these great entertainers, I have learned a lot about myself, and the more I want to find out about them, the more I become a little closer to the genius of their comedy. So, as I'm a big collector of both artists, I didn't want to do separate pages, wanted to put them together as their films are the same period. Also Stan Laurel's connection with Charlie Chaplin in the early days of performing. I have thought, wouldn't it be great that one day filmmakers may be able to make a film about the early stages of Stan Laurel or Stan Jefferson, as in the early days, and Charlie Chaplin in the musicals, and then seeing Chaplin go his way into film stardom and see Stan go into films and eventually meet Oliver Hardy or Babe. Now that would be exciting. So there's my little testimony. All the love, care and total respect for Stan and Ollie and Charlie. So thanks for watching and peace.